In 1976, in Yerevan, Armenia, elite Finn swimmer and endurance athlete Shavarsh Karapetyan was finishing a routine training run along the edge of a reservoir. 12 miles into the run, he heard a sound that didn't belong there. A trolleybus lost control, crashed through a roadside barrier, and plunged straight into the water. Within seconds, it sank more than 30 feet below the surface. Inside the bus were dozens of passengers, trapped in darkness, panic rising, water filling the cabin. There was no rescue team, no instructions, no time. Without removing his shoes, Shavarsh Karapetyan entered the reservoir. The water was freezing, heavily polluted. Visibility was almost zero. When he reached the bus, he found the doors sealed shut. So he kicked out the rear window. The glass tore into his legs and arms. Blood filled the water. He began diving again and again and again, nearly 40 times. Each dive meant less oxygen, more exhaustion, more poison in his lungs. Some people lost consciousness in his arms. Some he brought back alive. Some he reached too late. When it was over, he pulled 37 people from the sinking bus. Only 20 survived. After the rescue, Karapetyan collapsed. The contaminated water destroyed his lungs. His wounds became infected. He developed pneumonia and blood poisoning. Doctors were unsure he would survive. He did. But his competitive career was over. The man who had broken world records, who had trained his entire life for greatness, would never compete again. Later, when reporters asked him about that day, he didn't talk about the people he saved. He spoke about one empty seat. One person he almost reached, but lost in the darkness. That was what haunted him. Not the medals he never won, not the records he never broke. One life he couldn't bring back. History remembers champions for trophies and victories. Shavarsh Karapetyan is remembered for something else. For choosing human lives over personal glory. For running toward disaster when everyone else stood frozen. He didn't plan to be a hero. He simply refused to look away. And sometimes, that is what true courage looks like.